Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. I am happy to welcome you all for our online learning. Class 12, subject Biozoology, Chapter 2, Human Reproduction. Today we are going to discuss about the important topic, that is menstrual cycle. What is menstrual cycle? It is nothing but the events, the cycle of events from one menstrual period till the next one is called menstrual cycle. Introduction about menstrual cycle. The menstrual cycle, also called as ovarian cycle, occurs approximately once in every 28 or 29 days during the reproductive period of female from monarch, that is puberty, to menopause, except during pregnancy. Once again I am repeating, menstrual cycle, or also called as ovarian cycle, occurs approximately once in every 28 or 29 days during the reproductive life of the female. Reproductive life means starts from puberty till menopause. Okay, what is the age for puberty? It may vary from each female to female. Okay, some girls attain the age of 12, or some girls attain the age of 13, etc. Okay, so from the puberty to menopause. Menopause means the last end of the reproductive phase. After that, no reproduction takes place. It may have the age of 45 to 50 in some women. It is not common for all. It may vary from each woman to woman. So menstrual cycle, or nothing but ovarian cycle, occurs approximately once in every 28 or 29 days during the reproductive period of female, that is from puberty to menopause, except during pregnancy. During pregnancy there is no menstruation takes place. Okay. Then the cycle of events. The menstrual cycle is a cycle of events starting from one menstrual period to the next one. Okay, the cycle of events starting from one menstrual period till the next one is called menstrual cycle. This menstrual cycle comprises of 4 important phases. So what are the 4 phases means? The first one is follicular phase. The first one is menstrual phase, second one is follicular proliferative phase, and third one is ovulatory phase, and the last one is luteal phase. These are the 4 phases of menstruation. So menstrual cycle comprises of 4 phases. The first one is menstrual phase. It's starting from 0 to 5 days. It extends up to 4 or 5 days. So second one is follicular phase. Follicular phase from 5th day to 14th day. This is called follicular phase. During this period, in between 5 to 14 days, the follicular phase takes place. Then ovulatory phase means from the 14th day. From the 14th day. And the last one is luteal phase. So these are the 4 important phases of a menstrual cycle. Now let us going to see in detail about all these phases. Clear? Yes. The first phase, that is menstrual phase. The cycle starts with the menstrual phase. It is a first phase when the menstrual flow occurs and lasts for 3 to 5 days. The maximum days is 5. So the menstruation occurs, the menstrual flow, bleeding takes place then up to 5 days. That is called menstrual phase. So the cycle starts with the menstrual phase when the menstrual flow occurs and lasts for 3 to 5 days. The flow is mainly due to the menstrual flow, the bleeding is mainly due to breakdown of endometrial lining of uterus. What is endometrium? Endometrium is one of the layer of uterus. So uterus consists of 3 layers. Okay, so inside that endometrium, the strong layer is endometrium. Due to the breakdown of endometrium as well as the blood vessels breakdown, there may have a chance of bleeding takes place. So menstrual flow is mainly due to breakdown of endometrium lining of uterus and its blood vessel due to decline in the level of estrogen and progesterone. So during this phase, during the menstrual phase, the hormonal level is in decreased condition. What are the hormones? The progesterone and estrogen hormones are in decreased condition. So due to a decreased condition or due to decline in the level of progesterone, there may have a chance of breakdown of endometrial lining that leads to menstrual flow. Clear? Then the menstruation occurs only if the released ovum is not fertilized. Where the ovum is released? The ovum is released in the ovary. Okay, once the Graafian follicles are ruptured, the secondary oocyte or the mature ovum is released from the ovary. So once the ovum is released, if it is not fertilized, means the menstruation continues, the menstruation cycle occurs. Absence of menstruation may be an indicator of pregnancy. However, it could also be due to stress, hormonal imbalance, hormonal disorders and some in anemic condition, anemia. So this menstruation also could occur due to some stress and hormonal disorders and in anemia. The second one is follicular phase or proliferative phase. Proliferative phase. The follicular phase or proliferative phase extends from the 5th day till 14th day of the cycle until the time of ovulation. Ovulation occurs only at the 14th day. This ovulation occurs only on the 14th or 15th day. So in between the 5th day and the 14th day, that phase is called follicular phase. This phase extends from the 5th day of the cycle until the time of ovulation. What is ovulation? Ovulation is a process of rupturing of Graafian follicles to release secondary oocyte or a mature ovum. Can you get my point? Ovulation is a process of rupturing of Graafian follicles to release a mature ovum. So when the ovulation takes place, it takes place only at the 14th or 15th day. So this phase extends from the 5th day till the 14th day. Clear, children? Yes. During this phase, what happened? The primary follicle in the ovary grows to become a mature Graafian follicles. Now I am going to draw a structure of ovary. See, think that it is a ovary. And these are the small follicles. What this is? Primary follicle. This primary follicle, this is also a primary follicle. It grows into secondary follicle, and then it change into tertiary follicle. After that it forms a Graafian follicles. Once the follicle became a mature Graafian follicle, after that the release of ovum takes place. This is called ovum, this is called Graafian follicle, this is mature Graafian follicle. Clear? So during this phase, the primary follicle in the ovary grows to become a mature follicle. See here, this is a primary follicle. These follicles are slowly grows and attain the structure of a mature Graafian follicles. So all these activities, all these changes takes place from the 5th day to 14th day, 5th day till 14th day. So this is called a follicular phase. So once again I am repeating this phase. The follicular phase extends from the 5th day of the ovary of the cycle until the time of ovulation. During this phase, the primary follicle in the ovary grows to become a mature Graafian follicle and stimulate simultaneously the endometrium, the layer of the uterus, regenerates through the proliferation. During this phase, the endometrium layer of the uterus regenerated. Clear? This is the ovary and this is the primary follicle. This primary follicle grows slowly and attained to become a fully mature Graafian follicle. Okay. These changes in the ovary and the uterus. What changes takes place in the ovary? The primary follicles slowly grows and attain the structure that is called the mature Graafian follicles. At the same time, what changes takes place in the uterus? The endometrium regenerates. So these changes in the ovary and the uterus are induced by the secretion of gonadotropin like FSH and LH. It is called follicular stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone. So all these activities, all these changes are mainly by the hormone called follicular stimulating hormone and luteinizing hormone, which increase gradually during the follicular phase. It stimulates follicular development and secretion of estrogen by the follicle cells. This hormone also secretes the follicular development and secretion of estrogen by the follicular cells. Clear? The third one is ovulatory phase, third phase. The ovulation is nothing but the rupturing of Graafian follicles. Where it occurs? It occurs in the ovary. When it occurs on the 14th day or 15th day. Okay. So both LH, luteinizing hormone, and follicular stimulating hormone attain the peak level. Okay. In the middle of the cycle. Middle of the cycle means 14th day. Okay. So both LH and FSH, follicular stimulating hormone, both hormones are attained the peak level in the middle of the cycle. The maximum secretion of LH during the mid cycle that is called LH surge induce the rupture of Graafian follicles. Due to increased level of LH, luteinizing hormone, and that is called luteinizing hormone, it induces the Graafian follicles to release the mature ovum. This process is called ovulation. It takes place only at the middle of the cycle, that is 14th day. So maximum secretion of LH during the mid cycle induce the rupturing of Graafian follicles and to release the ovum or secondary oocyte from the ovary wall into the peritoneal cavity. So this process is called ovulation, and hence its phase is named as ovulatory phase. Once again I am repeating. So during the ovulatory phase, the hormone LH and FSH are in the peak level. Once the LH is in peak level, the maximum secretion takes place in the peak level. It induces the Graafian follicles to release the secondary oocyte or ovum. This process is called ovulation. The last fourth one is luteinizing luteal or secretory phase. During luteal phase, the remaining part of the Graafian follicles, once the ovulation is over, all the mature ovum is released from the Graafian follicles. Now the Graafian follicles is empty, free. Okay. So during this phase, the remaining part of the Graafian follicle is transformed into a transitory endocrine gland called corpus luteum. Once the ovum is released from the Graafian follicle, then the structure is said to be the corpus luteum. It is termed as the endocrine gland. The corpus luteum secretes, if it is endocrine means it has the ability to synthesize or release some hormones. The corpus luteum secretes a large amount of, again, the progesterone hormone, which is essential for the maintenance of the endometrium. If the fertilization takes place, it paves way for the implantation of the fertilized ovum. So this progesterone essential for implantation of the fetus, okay, when the fertilization takes place. If it is not so, means no function. So if the fertilization takes place, it paves way for the implantation of the fertilized ovum. So the uterine wall secretes nutritious fluid in the uterus for the fetus. So this phase is also called as secretory phase. Why it is said to be secretory phase? The uterine wall secretes, the uterus wall secretes nutritious fluid in the uterus for the developing fetus. So this phase is also called as secretory phase. Clear? The uterine wall secretes nutritious fluid in the uterus for the fetus. In the absence of fertilization, if there is no fertilization, means the corpus luteum degenerates and it leaves a scar like tissue called corpus albicans. Once again I am repeating, in the absence of fertilization, the corpus luteum degenerates completely and leaves a small scar like tissue that is called a corpus albicans. It also initiates the disintegration of the endometrium, leading to a menstruation marking the next cycle. So this corpus albicans also initiate the disintegration of the endometrium, leading to menstruation and marking of the next cycle. See the diagram of menstrual cycle. There are A, B, C, D, 4 different picture. The first one is FSH and LH secreted by anterior pituitary. So pituitary is of two types, one is called anterior pituitary and posterior pituitary. So the anterior pituitary secretes two hormones, one is called FSH and LH. This LH, luteinizing hormone, attains the peak of 14th day, okay, that is called LH surge. So during the first phase, these two hormones are in decreased level, low level. Once at the middle of the cycle, it extends into it peaks into a high level, that is called LH surge. What happens in the ovary? Just see, from the first day to 5th day, there will be a bleeding takes place, menses. From the 5th day the primary follicle slowly grows and finally it attains the mature Graafian follicles, and then during the 14th day the rupturing of Graafian follicles, this is called a Graafian follicle. The rupturing of Graafian follicles takes place, that is called ovulation in 14th day. Once the mature ovum is released out from the Graafian follicles and this leaves completely to form a endocrine gland. This Graafian follicles is changed as an endocrine gland, that is called corpus luteum. Finally this corpus luteum also, once the luteal phase is over, it leaves a scare like tissue called corpus albicans. What happens in the ovarian hormones? During the initial stage the estrogen level is low level, and then once it attains the 14th day the progesterone hormone level increases. See here, events in the endometrium of the uterus. This is the first day to 4th day or 5th day, the bleeding takes place, and this is called a menstrual phase. Up to 5 days it is called a menstrual phase. After 5th day it is called the follicular phase. So the endometrium slowly, gradually increased, highly proliferated and vascularized endometrium takes place. After that it attains the full thickness. So that is all about the changes takes place in the menstrual cycle. Clear? Thank you children. We will see in the next class.